Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. All right, Doris, how about teams like these who can really run their offense through their bigs?
BA, over the years, one of the things I've heard from coaches quite often is how effective a three-tool big man can be. When you can drive it, pass it, shoot it, score it, do all the things they can, it changes the geometry of the floor.
And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
And New York has possession. And here's Brunson from the arc. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from three is a beautiful thing.
Down low. And the dunk by Pirtle.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau, and he had nothing but praise for Scotty Barnes on the other side. He said Barnes poses so many problems because of his versatility. He can play multiple positions. He's unselfish. He's got great speed for his size. He had a lot of good things to say. Clearly, Barnes has a big fan here.
As always, Allie, we thank you. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Grant, would you say the Raptors are in the process of starting over?
You know, I certainly don't think that's the wrong thing to call it, BA. Coaching changes, some big trades. They're shuffling things around and trying to start building something new.
It's Barnes on the wing. Clock at 6. Pass to Pirtle. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
New York ball.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Ingram on the wing. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Bridges with it. Now guarded by Barrett. Outside Brunson. Kicks it out to Anunoby. And it's out of bounds. That one off Pirtle.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Anunoby can't get it to go. Right side Ingram. And that one drops.
It's hard trying to match up with Ingram, especially when he's looking to score inside.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Brunson to snap the cold streak. And he takes it up and lays it in. Brunson's got 5 points.
Generously listed as 6'1", Jalen Brunson knows his way around the inside and painted area. Look out.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Pass to Bridges. Now here's Towns. Towns on a screen. Shoots from 12. Pirtle grabs a miss. Toronto trailing. Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
And here are the Knicks now. Toronto making their last shot. Left side Brunson. Towns outside. From outside, off the mark.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Here's Ingram. Soft touch off the glass.
moving so well at 6'8". Ingram can be a lot to handle, especially on the drive.
Outside Brunson. On the take. Pirtle grabs a miss. Raptors lead by 3. Ingram with the ball. And Bridges picks him up defensively. .46 seconds left in the first quarter here. Fires the 3. Fires in the triple.
Well, in catch-and-shoot opportunities, you've got to have good feet and pre-shot preparation. Mikal Bridges, yes, sir.
Now here's Barnes. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. You know, Grant, an underrated area of improvement for Scotty Barnes has been his defense.
You're spot on, B.A. I mean, we've seen an elevated intensity from him on that end. Finding more denials, attacking the ball, really proving himself as an effective stopper.
There's 25 seconds left in the first. It's Bridges on the wing. 6 to shoot. Over Barrett. Pirtle grabs a miss.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Raptors out in front, up by 1. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. You know, you take a look at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Back with your Knicks singing answer.
And Barrett has got the ball here for Toronto. Second shot opportunity. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Josh Hart.
Well, R.J. Barrett comes with an aggressiveness and assertiveness. This guy wants to capitalize on the defender's mistake. Nice.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. All right, Doris, you think this heliocentric style of play can lead to championship success?
Brian, this is such a big-time question, and I think a difficult one to answer. By heliocentric, we mean that the best player on your team is making up a greater percentage of the usage, meaning the ball is in their hands more. What that has led to are some of the most efficient offenses in the history of the game. But does it lead to championships? That is the answer to the question we all seek.
Here's Barrett. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to be on OG Anunoby. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Raptors?
Man, I'll say this. I mean, the mid-range jumper has been a huge weapon for them offensively. Just tremendous so far.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Brian, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie. Bridges outside. Inside. 6 on the shot clock. Goes up at the elbow. The shot by Towns, no good.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Barrett with it. Pass to Boucher. Towns with a rebound. New York trailing. Doris, you look at the shooting of Karl Anthony Towns, a 7-footer. He's as good as it gets.
He is, B.A. He has been verging on the 50, 40, 90 efficiency type numbers in recent years. He is right there with Dirk Nowitzki when you talk about the sweetest shooting big men of all time.
Three-pointer. And it's Toronto with a rebound. It's Barrett on the wing. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Oh, that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Outside Brunson. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Brunson with the finish inside.
Yeah, don't let Brunson's size fool you. This guy operates consistently on the interior.
Now quickly. No points yet. Pass to Mobo. Left side Barrett. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots over Hart. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Coming onto the floor for your New York Knicks, number 23, Mitchell Robinson.
1:46 left in the half. Outside Brunson. It's Brunson. Work it inside.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Outside Robinson. Outside Anunoby. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Boy, how about the awareness from the big man? We think of Mr. Robinson as a shot blocker. What a pretty pass.
Here's Walter. Yet to see a basket. Reverses. The rebound by Bridges. There's 37 seconds left to the second period. And stolen by Boucher. And a fast break now for the Raptors. That shot is off. Oh, a nice D from Anunoby. And so Anunoby will bring it up for New York. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Outside Brunson. 5 on the clock. New York shooting their first free throws of the game now. First one falls for him.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Brunson. Ingram deciding where to go with it. The 3, Barrett. No good on the buzzer beater. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Knicks out in front, up by 4. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. We've got second half action for you. And if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Raptors trail by 4. Here's Shed. Pass to Barnes. And it's blocked. He keeps control of the ball. And here's Robinson. Now here's Brunson. Screen by Robinson. Open shot from Brunson. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
We know that the defense in today's NBA wants to take away the rim and the three. Mr. Brunson says, I'll take that mid-range.
After a trade to New Orleans back in 2019, Brandon Ingram has become a primary scorer.
Yeah, he scored well over 20 points per game since leaving the Lakers. B.I. has the rare blend of length and shooting, and beyond scoring, Ingram's assist numbers are very impressive too.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Brunson with it. He's picked up by Barnes. Brunson surveys. Brunson driving. And a big finish by Robinson.
Guys, he's such a big target. On the alley-oop, throw it up. Mr. Robinson, the only one in the building who can catch it and finish.
To the middle. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Raptors trail by 4. Pass to Pirtle. Here's Shed. And here's Barnes. Anunoby covering. Here's Shed. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the left side wing. Outside Barnes. Over to the left wing. From behind the arc. And it's Shed missing. New York leading by 4. Bridges outside. Outside Brunson. Off with the layup. Raptors trail by 4. Ingram with the ball. Hard covering. Outside for Ingram. Second chance shot. The rebound by Bridges.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Outside Brunson. Uses the glass on the layup. Brunson's gotten 4 this quarter.
Jalen Brunson right now attacking without hesitation. His foot is on the gas pedal.
Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
Knicks leading by 4. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
The Raptors are still developing. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, we're focusing on offensive execution and player development. It's about what we need to do night in and night out, regardless of the opponent. As we grow, we'll teach more schemes for opponent preparation. BA step by step.
Yeah, it's a process, Allie. Thank you. Out of bounds, it'll be Knicks ball. And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Changes for Toronto. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
And with the offense reeling, coach has to get these guys on the same page.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation. On the wing, Grady Dick. To the inside, Barrett. And there's a 3-second violation.
New York ball.
And here are the Knicks now. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. And here's Bridges. He's got 6. Puts up the 8-footer.
Boy, if Boucher is nearby, I'd be hearing footsteps if I was a shooter. This guy can erase some shots with that length.
The 3. Dick gets the bucket.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
30 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Towns. Outside Payne. Here's Bridges with the drive. Oh, misses the dunk. And now the Raptors on the break.
R.J. Barrett's instincts make him dangerous in transition. Nicely done.
Outside Achua. Bridges outside. Launches it. That one doesn't drop. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. It's the Raptors. They're up by 1. We've got more in store for you right after this. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for New York. The 11-footer. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. The Raptors with a lead. Ingram with the ball. Outside Barnes. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
You can see how well Scotty Barnes moves on a basketball floor. And I mean that north and south, and what hops this young man has.
With contact, Brunson gets it to go.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
After their title in 2019, the Raptors have struggled to stay among the league's elite stores.
Well, think about it, B.A. The driver of that title success was Kawhi Leonard and Kyle Lowry. Both of those players are gone. Very hard to replace players of that caliber. Almost inevitable they were going to take a step back.
Look at Brunson with the soft touch.
Oh, that's a silky jump shot, playing right over the top of the defense. Mr. Brunson, how good are you?
Kicks it out to Barrett. And he banks in the layup. And the Raptors lead by 3.
This guy's a bucket getter. R.J. Barrett finds a way to capitalize on the interior. He's got the size to get it done.
Brunson. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Emmanuel quickly.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
The hard work that Brunson has put in over the years, it really shows in his game, Doris.
I'll tell you this about Jalen Brunson. As his coach likes to say, he may not pass the eye test, but he passes the win test. Unbelievable footwork, fundamentals, and a clutch gene. Love Jalen Brunson's game.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Darko Rajakovic said to the team. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We've got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Outside Barnes. Shakes him. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Barnes has got 6 in the quarter. Outside Brunson. Driving to the basket.
Boy, such a smart player. Brunson sees a defender out of position, just going to take advantage on that drive.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Raptors.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
Here's Toronto with the ball. 2-point game. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Right side Ingram. Quickly outside. Here he goes. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram. Quickly's got his first points in this one.
And both teams playing with a little more urgency in this half.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
Here's Brunson. Rebound by the Raptors.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the fourth. Picked by Pirtle. Here's Ingram. Kicks it to Quickly. To the paint. And Anunoby pulls it down. Knicks trail by 4. Outside Hart. Pass to Brunson. Good. He's been great in this one. 9 for 15 after that shot.
I love it. His love for the game couldn't be more obvious. It helps him make a positive impact out on the court, and it also keeps the bench fired up.
And there's a defensive 3-second call. And the technical free throw is good.
In a close contest, you have to put the ball in the hands of someone who will find a way to put up points.
We've got 1:13 left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Brunson. And a nice finish on the layup. Brunson's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
Jalen Brunson wants the ball in these moments, and there he shows you why. Big-time shot.
55 seconds left in the fourth. Now Ingram. 3 on the clock. Ingram double teamed. The Knicks with the rebound. It's Bridges on the wing. Outside Brunson. Outside Hart. Outside Brunson. Over Quickly. Missed it. And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
12 seconds left in the final quarter. And that's an intentional foul. Good on the first. And that'll put them up 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Couldn't have asked for anything better there. Only a 3 can tie it now.
Here's Towns. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
They should have a play prepared for this scenario. Little time, you need a three. Of course, the D will be guarding the line, but no one said it was going to be easy.
Substitution on the court.
Bridges feeling it out a little bit. So it's the Raptors taking the W in a close one. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, Alan